Hi everyone and welcome back to Gamma Stalker for playthrough part 4. Today we're going to be still in the swamps. It has just started raining. Everyone is heading for cover. That's one of the nice things. When the weather changes, the AI do go and get under cover, get into buildings, things like that. Now, let me just check our inventory. I think we're pretty much stocked up. We've got plenty of water there. Got plenty of med kits and stuff. I'll try and remember I can use F1 and F2 today. I've got this rifle which does need fixing, but we'll keep hold of it for now. We've also got the pistol up there. I don't know whether you can actually access it in the vision slot. I'm not entirely sure. You can. 4 is the vision slot. That's quite interesting. So, plan is, we've got a few bits and pieces to do. So we've got some little quests. We'll have a chat to everyone here, or I will. You won't see that, and just see if there are any other quests I can pick up. We've got this mission here to clear the southern farmstead from renegade stalkers. So that's another fight like we had before for clear sky. And then there's all of these little samples to find dotted around there. That is interesting. I think that's the actual guy who we have to hand the mission into, who's wandering off up there. And obviously right at the top here we have Living Legend Old Friend, which is one of the story quests. So my aim today is to clear this, do this, do this, do this, probably head up this way and try and get to that guy. It's a little bit of a faff, so when we try to get to that guy I will show you how we get up there. Obviously, we will have various enemies to deal with in this area in particular. I'm also going to try and get to some of these stashes as we go around, as it's well worth getting them. But I will skip ahead, and you will join me when we get over here at this point. Right, so this is the Clear Sky mission to clear this little village that we came into originally. And I think they've made it much, much, much harder. It used to be a fairly straightforward mission where there were about 5 or 6 of them. There now seem to be more, and they are much more heavily armoured than they were when I last played. So this is going to be a nasty fight. I can tell you that right now. Immediately taking loads of damage. Yeah. Trying to use the healing kits. That's an enemy. It's 3 down. But I think there's a lot more to go. I hate when they run around. I'm also conscious on coming around behind me. Please tell me that's one of our guys. It is. Good. So I do have some fire support. I don't know if this is wood or metal. I can hear them reloading in there. And there's one over that way. Why does my character always get hungry when I'm in the middle of a firefight? Oh, he died as well. Well, that was a quick fire. I didn't mean to shoot twice like that. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. I think that's them all. There's a lot of bodies here to loot. I guess we start over here and then work my way around. See, I'm terrible. I'm a hoarder. And I will just take everything. Just being engaged while still being in this area. I'm going through a lot of my meds this game. He's military. Never known the military to come this far out. Wow. I just finished looting this area. I was not expecting any military. They are super hostile. So we head north up here, go across that bridge, and then we should be there. Rookie. Is he alone? Looks like it. What's he got there? Fenced LC suit. Not a bad piece of armor, similar to what we're wearing. I'll take the gas mask, because that looks like a decent gas mask. We'll repair it at some point. Keep pressing tab to exit the inventory. It's a terrible habit. Weight carry plus 13. It's a nice bonus to weight carry, isn't it? Wonder what it would be when it's fully repaired. 8 kilograms though. It's heavy. What's the state of that gun? Bad. Okay, so this is the thunderstorm anomaly. We need to be getting over there somewhere, I think. Yeah, so straight ahead. So we're going to be using plenty of these. Oh, it's highly radioactive. So what we're going to do is just go to our inventory and see what anti-radiation stuff we might have. Not a lot. We've got stuff to reduce radiation, but not necessarily much to... I'm just going to eat something because I'm getting very hungry. We've got stuff to reduce the radiation, but not necessarily to prevent it. So we'll just have to persevere as we go. My character is still hungry, even though I've just eaten. We'll eat that as well then, the sausage. And we will drink some water. And that gives a minor reduction in radiation for a short while. Can I go over this way? I mean, you can see the radiation creeping up, can't you? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the way into this, so you'll have to bear with me. This might go horribly wrong any second. Oh, I think I'm in. Dead guy there. I'm assuming that I think I just need that. There we go, I've got it, and I'm running out because my radiation is incredibly high. Am I alright running this way? There we go. Now I need to quickly have something to reduce the radiation. I'm going to get very drunk, because this is going to be unpleasant. Vodka does minus 27, beer does... Oh, that's a really strong one. There we go, use that. There we go, it's going down faster now. And... could use the med kit as well. It lasts longer. I'm just going to be dizzy and drunk. So, if I hit tab anyway, hopefully that means that part of the quest's done. Yes, it is. There we go. And in my inventory, what's the state of that? Is that irradiated? No, it's not. That's fine. So we've got the sample. And we've got... oh, mask. Fine. There we go. So there you go. I got in and out. My character's a little bit freaked out at the minute, but... I'm very tempted to head back to the base camp now. Oh, we do go past that though, don't we, on the way? So I could go to there and then down. There, down, and I've got that mission to hand in, and I can use the medic. Oh, there's 2 stashes here as well. What I'm going to do then is I will do the stashes, which you guys don't need to see unless there's anything interesting in them. I will be recording, so I can always show you. But I will grab the stashes, grab that, then head back to base and dump some of my inventory and other bits and pieces, get some more medical supplies, and then we'll do the last one here and then try and do that Night Terror one. So we have arrived at the next position. This is the Fermi anomaly in this little village in the middle of the swamps. We're going to do this one now. You'll want your device out, and you'll want this, and just don't be afraid to set these off. You kind of need to know where they are. I can see the anomaly on the ground there, but it's right next to these. Just work your way through them, grab it, and work your way back out the same way. Don't go a different way. You know that way's safe, because all the way around there will be anomalies. So we've taken some damage again in terms of taking a load of radiation, so make sure you just heal up on that. Let's see where we're going now. We're going to go back to base, and I'm going to heal and buy med kits and everything else, and then we'll go and do the other one up here. But I really need to heal first. So I'm back at the base. I've handed in some quests. A quick thing to mention is, if I zoom out and go up here, the next quest for the Clear Sky thing is destroy the military and seize the machine yard. This is a really, really, really difficult mission. The military guys have grenades, they have loads of weapons, they have a machine gun set up. They also have really strong body armor. Do not do that until you are better equipped. It's not worth the amount of times you will die. I think they've even made these quests harder from when I played in the previous version of the game, because there seem to be many more enemies doing them, and there also seem to be much better equipped enemies. So just bear that in mind. I have on me a lovely PDA here, and if I click view, you notice it says access denied. If I speak to this guy, he will unlock it for me. An encrypted PDA. He will want 500 RU. I'll pay him. There you go. Say goodbye. If we go in again and we click on it again and click view, we can now open it and have a look at what it says. So, German gangster, this guy's called. You get some interesting messages here. They're mostly just him being threatened and stuff like that. Obviously, there's nothing else in there for us, so we can get rid of that. If we go back in the inventory, there was a second one, so we can view that as well. This might be the one I viewed earlier, in which case it had a stash, so nothing new for us. So we can go to inventory again. We can click on these and we can click unpack batteries. Unpack batteries. We don't need these anymore, so we can disassemble them. And it just gives us a bunch of parts that we can use to repair other stuff. So it's well worth doing that. I'm just going to put those in the stash that we've got here. My stash is getting very full. What I brought back was, most importantly, this SKS. SKS is a really good early game weapon. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage. The Mosin Nagant does more, so you could repair that, but the SKS is just a very solid early game weapon. It does 39 damage, but the Mosin Nagant obviously does significantly more at 86. Obviously uses different type of ammo. You've also got this here which does 35 damage. It will do more once you repair it. It's up to you what guns you fancy using. Sometimes early game a single shot rifle is good enough before you get something higher quality. Obviously I've got that in at the moment. I'll probably end up switching to one of these two when I repair them. So now that we've done all our bits there, we're going to head up here. We're going to do this. We're going to die before we kill the Night Terror. That is going to be a horrible fight. We'll do that, and then we'll head up here, try and clear that, and then we'll go and do this old friend mission up here. We will not do the military base. I do not have the gear to do that. I need better armor. I want better guns. I would like some companions at that point to provide some covering fire. Even your companions are going to get slaughtered, though, to be fair. That's loads of shooting at the church, I think. Hopefully they're just engaging some dogs or something like that. Yeah, mercenary out there saying they've just heard people shooting. So basically we're heading to that part of the swamp. This one's fairly easy to get at, assuming the anomaly doesn't move around. You can cheat the way I am, or you can do it the more difficult way. It's completely up to you. I say cheat. It's not cheating, it's just going in the easy way. We'll just get all the way to this side, and then we'll regen our health, and I'll show you how to get in there. So let me stop there. We'll bring up this. I'm running out of power in this. It's going to go dark soon, but you see where we are. That's where the anomaly is. We want the sample. The sample is actually right above this bridge at the bottom. So we're going to go across the water. We're going to cut up the bridge and pick it up. Simple as that. It's really close to that area. We're going to get our tool out. We're going to get our bolts out. I mean, we're not going to need them. You should be able to run through this bit without any issue. Just be careful in case stuff does move around. We're literally going to cross this. We're going here. Can you see it in there on the ground? You should be able to get close enough to pick it up. Job done. That's it. Now, sometimes there are other things you can pick up around here. If we just run around this side... I think before I've seen something over there. Yeah, you see that in the distance, that thing that's like white on the ground. I'm going to go and try and get around to that. The best way to do that is just to go through the water, I found. And when you start hearing the beeping, you can just... Yeah, you see it there? We'll just run up this way. I'm going to come through the reeds here. Just, you know, throw stuff in front of you. It's right there. Just... be careful. You should be able to get close to it. Just close enough to pick it up. I saw it there for a second. Can I... There we go. Got it. I don't even know what that is. I just know it's there. So, inventory. It is a moon. Gives bleeding cure and speed increase from dusk till dawn in any weather. Ooh. Decreases sleepiness at night, increases sleepiness at day. Stacks with each artifact on belt. Nice. There you go. So that is the easy bit done. So now you can go and hand that in to our friendly fella at the church. when you are so ready to do so. But we're going to go up and explore these. I will try and leave bits in, but I won't leave it all in. So I'm going to do a Shift F5 save. I'm doing my daddy save because the fight we're about to have is absolutely horrendous. I will obviously let you watch this fight. It's going to involve dodging. So a skill to learn is how to dodge these big guys. And it's not difficult. It really isn't difficult. See that guy in the air there? He's a dick, and he does a lot of damage. You just gotta kind of jump to the side away from him. He'll run past you. Try and get shots off when you can. And reload. Yeah, if he catches you, he does loads of damage. I am bleeding out, I know. It doesn't take a lot to move out of his way, to be fair. But if he does catch you, he does a lot of damage. Now, in fairness, you could completely fight this guy properly. I'm going to misbehave and utilize the fact they won't come in the water. Just to progress this mission. But obviously, you don't have to do that. You can do it properly. But I will get his attention. There he is. And I'm going to run in the water. Ah. See, he's completely stuck. He cannot engage me. I don't know why it's like this. I really don't. Oh god, he came in. He came in the water. This is unacceptable behavior. Lol, how many bullets am I using here? This is a lot of buckshot. Hey! I use that. I keep forgetting I can press F2. I have been doing it today, but I've just forgotten. You need a stronger knife for this mutant. Sad times. I need the hunting knife. I forgot about that. Go up the ladder. Just walk into the ladder to go up it. They're a little bit buggy, so don't fall off it. Let's head back down. See what I mean about buggy? You just have to be very careful going down ladders like that. It's very easy to injure yourself a lot. So I forgot I don't have a hunting knife, which is really silly of me. I really needed to buy one. I can't loot that guy until I have one. I'm going to quickly heal up with a first aid kit. Because what I'd like to do is go and do this fight up here. More bandits, as we've seen before. I'm going to get that there, that little backpack, which is a stash, and then we're going to go here and kill the bandits, and then we're going to go up here and do the living legend old friend. I will switch to my other slugs. I've got 17 of these ones, so that's what we're going to stick in rather than the buckshot. Looking for a backpack, which should be up here, I think. There it is. We have a TOS-34 decorated. We have... oh, what's that? That is a gunsmithing tools. There you go. That's what you want to find. Gunsmithing tools. Do we bother taking the gun? I mean, we could take it, couldn't we? It's nothing special, but at least we'll just have it for now. Oh, I need to have a drink. Let's do that while we just stood here. So, yeah. Hunting knife, I completely forgot. Really, really useful item. Allows you to skin the higher tier enemies that you can't do with a standard knife. So well worth grabbing. The hunting backpack is good as well because it lets you get more items of everything. I'm going to get closer to this and then daddy save and I'll skip us ahead. Okay, so we're very close to this little camp now. I remember this being quite a fight before, so I've got my slugs in. We'll approach it slowly, trying to keep some cover behind some trees. I expect there to be quite a few enemies here. I seem to recall doing this quest before in a previous save, and there were quite a lot of enemies there. Hopefully they're all sat down at the moment. Sometimes it's worth using grenades if they're all sat down around a campfire. Yeah, there's one there. But there's 2 campfires here, which is the concern. So there could be some at that side as well. We're just having a quick peek. I can't see anything while hovering my thing over them. It's easier when they come close because you can shoot them in the head. Is that guy dead? Looks bugged out. He wasn't dead, he is now. He was just bugged. Renegade LCC, not really bothered about it. I'm going to take all of this stuff. Gun's not worth it. Let's see what this guy had. So they're all friendly. The what I would consider my enemies, the bandits and those fellas, all friendly. Someone pointed out a very good point is that you can do the middle mouse button to do a quick attack with your melee weapon without having to pull it out. Anything good on there? No. Let's just pick up all these extra bits and pieces. Oh, lovely. I'm bothered about that? No. And then there was this guy who died over here. Oh, Psystorm. That's alright. We'll just quickly pick everything up. There we go. Is anything on that? Oh, yeah. Let's take that. It's got high-level parts. Let's get in this building. Should be alright in this building, I think. Yep, there we go. So this counts as a building. Stashes and things in here, but all going to be empty. That was easier than I was expecting it to be. The only thing we need to be aware of is because there's a Psystorm going on, enemies might come here. And I'll leave that in if there are. So guys, Psystorm is over. I just want to point out a quick thing. If we go here, you'll notice that this has gone dark. We need to go up there. The best way to do it is further along the fence where there is a gap, because there is a fence all the way along the top here. What I'm going to do is quickly utilize a spare battery, because I find it really annoying when that gets dark. So I'm going to select one of those and drop it on that, and there you go, fully recharged. And now everything will be drag and drop job. That drag and drop, you drag it over the top, so nice and bright now. So we need to find a way out over this fence. Have to go out the front, I think. Now there can be random enemies here, so I'd switch to your buckshot. It's just easier all around. And then if you run up here, you'll find the fence. Okay, so this is the fence. It's all the way along, but there is a gap. So we're going to go along to one of the gaps. This poses all kinds of issues if you have followers with you. Sometimes it's worth telling them to stay on this side of the fence, because trying to get them to follow you properly on the other side and then come back as well is a bit of a nightmare. So here we go, gap in the fence. I'll just show you where that is on the map. Gap in the fence right here. We're going to go up this way to that guy. Watch out, there are anomalies along here, so do be careful. As ever, water is pretty safe for us to run through. Anomaly there, just go around it. Anomaly there, go around it. Nothing too exciting here. Broken bridge. Yeah, I suppose you could go and explore all these things if you want. We're looking for a tunnel. Here it is. This is where we want to be. He has a pet sometimes in here. Try not to shoot it. It's a bit cruel. Oh, he doesn't have his pet today. That's all right. Here we go. Let's have a chat. I've heard that s.t.a.l.k.e.r is alive. Do you know where he is? He says, s.t.a.l.k.e.r, are you sure? Quite certain. The zone can't stop talking about him. Any idea where he might be? I don't know why he suddenly decided to stand up. He doesn't know. The man is like a ghost, but if there's one place he would visit somewhat frequently, it would be his hideout in Agroprom Underground. You may be able to find him there, or at least some clues. Get there and enter via a manhole somewhere around the northern complex. Check the walls underground for any large circular openings you can climb into. One of them will lead to his hideout. Thanks for the info. Super. So that's like the next part of the main story quest. So if we go to tab and zoom out, we will now have, there you go, a big flashing thing in Agroprom. And we have the underground hideout quest. Now this area is quite hostile. There's a little military base in the bottom of it. We've got that some sensitive information in a stash there to do. There's a safe under the tree up there. I mean, this is somewhere we're going to go in reasonably short order. Right. So really all I wanted to do was show you getting to this guy for this video, and there's not much else I want to show you right now. I'm going to go and try and do these two quests. I'm going to go and hand some stuff in. I'm not going anywhere near the military guys. I'm then going to go down and hand in that, and I'll record that bit perhaps. But this is probably where the video is going to end today, and I'll start the other stuff tomorrow or the next day. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe as always. Stay tuned for the next part of this playthrough, where we'll be heading up to Garbage and meeting the guy who does all the hunting stuff. And we'll probably head into Agroprom as well, just for a little look around, being very cautious as we go.